Folks, welcome. ¿Cómo estás? Ni hao, konnichiwa, namaste, salam. Welcome to all my friends all over the world. Thank you for joining. Have you guys ever thought about becoming a landlord, as in owning properties? Oftentimes you talk to people and they say, you know what? Being a landlord is a headache, man. It's a lot of work. If something breaks down, who am I gonna call? Who's gonna help me? I may get a call late at night. Blah, 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 right? Folks, that's all just bunch of BS, okay? Landlord has nothing to do with that. And today I'm going to show you the benefits, right? The benefits of being a landlord are immense, okay? And real estate has massive tax implications, and I'm here to show you what they are. So being a landlord will save you money. That's the bottom line, okay? And so if you want to know more, stick around to watch the show. So number one benefit of being a landlord, especially from a tax perspective, is we talked about somebody calls, a toilet is broken, a roof is leaking. Guess what happens? You may have to go there. You have to call someone to be there. You may have to meet somebody to open the door, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. You're going to go in your car, spend some gas, and go maybe get a nice lunch or break or whatever, and then come back home and relax. And somebody else is doing the work, right? That's what's important. Somebody else is doing the work, but guess what you're doing? You're expensing that entire trip, okay? That entire trip, you're expensing. How? Gas, mileage, your time, okay? Contractor costs, repairs costs. It's all tax deductible. How beautiful is that? How easy is that? That's trick number one, okay? Travel and repairs. Not only that, if you put in new windows to save energy, okay? Per year, every year, doesn't matter, twice a year, okay? If there's windows and you have a cost, you have a contractor, all that is tax deductible, okay? But you have to do something, okay? There's always a but. You have to make sure you note down those expenses in a spreadsheet. And if you want a free spreadsheet, go to entrepreneurextraordinaire.com and we can get you a spreadsheet, okay? Which will show your income and your expenses, okay? But you must record that expense, because if you don't, you have nobody to prove that. So keep the receipts, okay? That nobody's gonna tell you this. Keep the receipts, keep the name of the contractor, the phone number, as much information as possible. Number three, employees and contractors, right? So you may have employees, you may have people who go and take care of your properties. You may have a property management company. You may have a company or a contractor like a plumber who might go and do plumbing. I had some plumber who came to one of my properties and we had to break the tiles, break the floor, change the direction of the pipe because it was choking and blah, blah, blah. Long story short, my time, my travel, my expense, my gas. I even took him to lunch, business, expense, right? It's all expenses. So make sure you don't forget that, okay? That's all an expense, okay? And here's a tip for you guys. If you're a landlord, you have one property, 20, 30 properties like myself, it doesn't matter, okay? Get a credit card, get all your employees and your contractors a credit card, open a credit card with Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever expenses that are happening, put them under your business name on that credit card. By doing that, what's the benefit? At the end of the year, you can download that in a spreadsheet and poof, you're done. Your taxes will take 2 minutes and they'll get done. Number four is cost segregation. What is cost segregation, right? It's like big words, big buzzwords. What do they really mean? You can depreciate your property every single year for 27.5 years of the lifetime of the loan of the property. Only the value of the house. Remember, not the land, just the value of the house. The land might be worth $80,000, the property is worth $300,000. So you still have $300,000 of loan that you can depreciate, okay? Just like a used machine, just like a used car, depreciation happens every year, okay? You can spread it across. What cost segregation means, you can take a much higher deduction, okay, in the beginning few years, okay? And it's a very extensive trick. You need a CPA and so on and so forth. If you need a CPA, you want to do taxes that understands real estate and understand investing, you can go to entrepreneurextraordinaire.com. But more importantly, work with a CPA or a tax strategist that knows about real estate, that knows about investing, that knows about LLC, deductions. We have people who know this information, okay? Another good one, if you're a landlord, you have properties, legal fees. You have a tenant that sues you, guess what? It's a write-off, okay? You go to court, pay attorney fees, that's a write-off, okay? All right? It's all a write-off, folks. You have to keep receipts. You have to keep track, in your credit card, in your bank account. So make sure you do that. But it is a write-off. Syndication fees, legal fees, lease swaps, okay? It's all tax deductible. It depends on how you structure it. But here's the beauty of all of this, right? Here's the beauty of all of this, okay? Check this out. If you buy a property to flip, okay, and the property doesn't work out, and let's say you lost $20,000, what are you gonna go home and cry? Like, oh my God, what happened to my life? This always happens to me. Why does it happen to me? Why doesn't it happen to my neighbor or my this and that? No, you don't have to do that. Here's an easy solution for you. Write it off. It's a write-off. So being a landlord is a lot of fun, guys. It's not a pain at all, okay? Take it from somebody who's been doing it for over 12 years, okay? I've been a landlord. Here's the thing that nobody will tell you, okay? That you can't really quantify in taxes or deductions and expenses and all that. Nobody will tell you this, okay? With being a landlord comes responsibility, but also emotional capital, okay? Emotional capital. Why do I say this? Because I have tenants. Many of them are single moms, okay? Struggling single moms who sometimes cannot pay the rent. Many of them are disabled veterans. Many of these people are, in my eyes at least, heroes, right? These people need help. I help them. That to me is emotional capital. And you're not gonna believe this. There's one mom recently with 2 kids because of her schooling and all that, rented one of my properties. And when I set her up and everything, and I bought her a new dishwasher and fixed all the small things that were wrong with the property, the hot water, the this, the that, anything she complained about, it got done within a week or 2, okay? That's what you want to do as a landlord. You want to fix things before they open their mouth. I did that. Guess what happened? Literally one day I found a card, okay, at my doorstep. It said, I wish I could give you a hug, okay? I wish I could give you a hug. You're the best landlord and the most respectful landlord I've ever seen, okay? I should actually ask her to make a YouTube video and come on my channel to give that validation, but that warmed my heart, folks, because who else would say that to you? There's another lady, and I can go on and tell you all these stories. There's another lady whose daughter died. Okay, she died. She suicided, and she's only 15 years old. 15 years old, young, beautiful girl, lush brown hair. This lady was devastated, okay? She didn't pay rent for 6 months, okay? And most people might think that, oh my God, you're not getting rent, you should kick her out. I didn't do that, okay? I didn't do that. I instead helped her found some county support, okay, in Fairfax County that could help her pay the rent. Think about that, okay? Luckily, she found a job, she's back on her feet, and she's able to pay the rent now. But can you imagine the emotional capital that I gained, the pride that I had in myself that I'm helping a human being who just lost their daughter? That's what being a landlord is about. You can save lives, folks. You can give somebody a roof on their head, okay, if you have the capability, okay? It's awesome being a landlord, and I highly recommend you guys look into that. If you have the funds, if you're already a landlord or you want to become a landlord, this video is for sure for you, okay? If you don't have the funds to invest in real estate, find the funds, find the friends, or partnership with somebody else. Not everybody is privileged as some of my friends who are, have yachts and stuff like that. You can go help people. That's part of being a landlord. And I'll tell you one last thing, okay? I'm sorry, I'm blabbering a lot. But the best thing I learned about being a landlord is, guess what? When you help people, it's good karma. With good karma, there is a higher power that helps you. And that's what I believe in. And that's why I love being a landlord. I love going and helping people. If somebody calls me, I send somebody sometime if I'm free, get up in my car, put my dog in there, Gooby, in case you guys forgot. Gooby's my life and love. And put him in the car. We're both happy. He loves hanging out with me. He loves going and meeting my tenants, okay? So once again, click like, subscribe, support our channel. Let us know if you have any questions, okay? Hit us up on entrepreneurextraordinaire.com. There is an email subscription there. You can subscribe to the email, get some tips every week. If you want to do that, that's okay. If you don't, we understand. We may have some courses coming soon. We can also send you that information, okay? Again, Have a great day, guys, and hopefully we can see you again soon. Bye now.